Welcome back to Auto MVP, the place where we bring you the latest insights, reviews, and updates on the hottest cars, trucks, and SUVs shaping the future of driving. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our in-depth coverage of the automotive world. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting off-road machines in the Jeep lineup, the 2026 Wrangler Rubicon 392. We're going to talk about what makes it so special, how Jeep has refined it for the new model year, and of course the big question everyone's asking, how much it's going to cost you to get behind the wheel. So let's jump right in. The Jeep Wrangler has always been the icon of off-roading. When you think about tackling rugged trails, desert dunes, or mountain passes, the Wrangler name is often the first that comes to mind. But in 2021 Jeep shook things up by introducing the Rubicon 392, a Wrangler stuffed with a 6.4-liter HEMI V8 engine. That was a bold move in a world heading toward electrification, and it immediately became the halo model for people who wanted maximum power and capability in their off-road toy. Fast forward to 2026 and the Rubicon 392 is still here, and Jeep hasn't held back on making sure it continues to stand out. Let's start with the heart of the beast, the engine. The 2026 Wrangler Rubicon 392 retains the legendary 6.4-liter V8 that puts out an impressive 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. This powertrain is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that's tuned to deliver smooth yet aggressive shifts, whether you're climbing rocks, blasting down the highway, or just cruising around town. The sound from the dual exhaust is still that throaty growl that makes you feel like you're commanding a muscle car in SUV form. Jeep knows that part of the appeal of this vehicle is not just performance but also the way it makes you feel, and the 392 absolutely nails that emotional connection. Performance-wise, the 2026 model rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 4.5 seconds. That's muscle car territory, but remember this is a fully capable off-roader with solid axles, locking differentials, and all-terrain tires. It's insane to think about how something this rugged can also be this quick, but that's exactly why the Rubicon 392 is in a class of its own. Jeep has kept the Select Track full-time four-wheel drive system along with Dana 44 axles and an electronic sway bar disconnect. That means whether you're on pavement or crawling up a steep trail, you've got the right tools at your disposal. One of the updates for 2026 is refinement in suspension tuning. Jeep has reworked the shocks and springs to provide a slightly smoother ride on-road without sacrificing capability off-road. It's still a firm, truck-like ride, but compared to earlier years, it's more forgiving for daily driving. The Fox shocks in particular help absorb bumps while still giving you the confidence to attack uneven terrain. This makes the 392 more versatile because now it feels a little less punishing when you're just commuting during the week. Design-wise, the Wrangler Rubicon 392 hasn't strayed far from what fans love, but Jeep has introduced a few modern touches. The 2026 model features updated LED lighting, a more aggressive grille design that ties in with the rest of Jeep's refreshed lineup, and new wheel options. The hood still comes with that functional air scoop that feeds the massive V8 engine, making it both stylish and functional. Jeep has also added a few new color choices for 2026, including a deep metallic green and a bronze tone that looks incredible in the sunlight. Inside the cabin, Jeep has leaned into a mix of ruggedness and modern tech. The Rubicon 392 now comes standard with the updated 12.3-inch touchscreen. Running Uconnect 5. This system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, offers built-in navigation, and has a faster processor for smoother performance. Jeep has also enhanced sound insulation, making the ride slightly quieter than before, though don't worry, you still hear plenty of that glorious V8 rumble when you put your foot down. Luxury touches haven't been ignored either. The 392 comes with leather-trimmed seats, heated steering wheel, and heated and ventilated front seats as standard. There's also an available premium audio system from Alpine for those who want to blast music while they're on the trail. The cabin isn't overly plush, but it strikes the right balance of comfort and toughness. After all, this is still a Wrangler, and Jeep wants you to feel confident that you can hose off your floor mats after a muddy weekend adventure. Now let's talk about fuel economy, which is not exactly the 392's strong suit, but if you're shopping for this model, you already know efficiency is not the priority. Expect somewhere around 13 miles per gallon in the city and 17 on the highway. It's thirsty, but that's the trade-off for having a massive naturally aspirated V8 under the hood. With the auto industry heading toward electric and hybrid models, the Rubicon 392 stands as one of the last true gas-guzzling beasts, and for some buyers, that alone makes it worth every penny. Speaking of pennies, let's break down the price. For the 2026 model year, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 starts at around $94,000. That's a steep price tag compared to other Wrangler trims, but remember you're getting the top-of-the-line model with unmatched power, capability, and exclusivity. Fully loaded with all the optional extras like upgraded wheels, premium paint, and advanced safety features, the price can creep over $100,000. It's definitely not a budget buy, but Jeep knows the audience for this model is willing to pay for something unique. When you compare it to competitors, the Rubicon 392 holds its own. Vehicles like the Ford Bronco Raptor or even luxury off-road SUVs like the Land Rover Defender V8 come to mind, but the Jeep has its own character that makes it stand out. It's not just about numbers, it's about the heritage of the Wrangler, the removable doors and roof, the endless aftermarket support, and the feeling you get when you see it parked in your driveway. That's why Jeep has no problem commanding a premium price. For 2026, safety and driver assistance tech has also been improved. The 392 now comes with adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-path detection as standard. Jeep has listened to buyers who wanted more modern features without compromising the rugged identity of the Wrangler. You won't find full self-driving gimmicks here, but you'll get enough tech to keep you safe and comfortable on longer drives. So who is the 2026 Wrangler Rubicon 392 really for? It's for the person who loves adventure but doesn't want to compromise on performance. It's for someone who wants to daily drive a vehicle that makes every trip exciting, while still being able to tackle serious off-road challenges on the weekend. It's also for enthusiasts who appreciate the rarity of a V8-powered Wrangler in an era where electrification is taking over. This is not a rational purchase, it's an emotional one, and Jeep knows it. To sum it up, the 2026 Wrangler Rubicon 392 delivers everything fans have been asking for. It's powerful, loud, capable, and packed with just enough modern touches to make it practical. At nearly $100,000, it's a serious investment, but for those who want the ultimate Wrangler, it's worth every cent. Whether you see it as a collectible, a weekend toy, or a daily driver that just happens to make you smile every time you start it up, the Rubicon 392 has carved out a niche that no one else quite fills. That's it for today's deep dive on the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392. What do you think? Is it worth the hefty price tag or would you rather go for something else in the Jeep lineup? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Auto MVP for more detailed reviews, updates, and automotive content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.